I'm a little late to this one. This was supposed to be the big story of Wednesday, but because I wasn't able to stream Wednesday, we're a little behind. So this story is kind of old news now, but Robert Downing Jr. has been cast as Doctor Doom in the MCU. Okay, so right off the bat, I don't know how to feel about this. You guys all know who Robert Downey Jr. is. He's famous for playing Iron Man, and for some reason, Disney decided to bring him back. But instead of bringing him back to play Iron Man again, he's playing a completely different character, Doctor Doom. So let's go ahead and watch the announcement.
I mean, this is potentially one of the more entertaining characters in all of fiction. If we're going to do this, if we're going to bring him to movie theaters worldwide, then I think we're going to need the greatest actor in the world to play that character. Wow. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as proof of the unimaginable possibilities in the Marvel multi-universe, we give you the one person who could play Victor Von Doom.
I could hear people in the crowd already predicting it was going to be Robert Downey Jr. Like, I guess this must have leaked online beforehand, but I had no idea. I had no idea they were bringing Robert Downey Jr. back to play Doctor Doom. And right off the bat, I'm going to say, like, there were a few comments made just now. Like, the presenter just said, like, oh, there's only one guy that could play Doctor Doom. And that's such a disrespectful thing to say. There are many actors who could play Doctor Doom. Like, and there's many actors who probably auditioned for Doctor Doom. And imagine like hearing that, like, oh, there's only one person that could pull off Doctor Doom. Like that, there's no such thing as one actor that can play a role. Like the whole point of roles is anyone like there's always going to be a new person to fill in the shoes. Like there's been more than one Batman. There's been more than one Joker. There's been more than one Superman. More than one Spider-Man. Like, there's gonna be more than one Iron Man. Like, Iron Man will be rebooted. Iron Man will be recast with a younger actor. Like, this is gonna happen. So, like, him saying there's only one actor that could play this role is disrespectful. The other thing is, like, why? Like, this doesn't make sense to me. Like, for like any Marvel fan, and by Marvel fan I mean comic book fans. Any comic book fan that saw this news should have been confused, because like Doctor Doom is one of the biggest villains in Marvel's history, and like he has nothing to do with Iron Man. So like making him the same actor as Iron Man, which I'm not sure if they're gonna try to like make him an Iron Man variant, which is like Tony Stark from another universe. But like having him either play an Iron Man variant, that's not Doctor Doom. And like having him play Doctor Doom and like not acknowledging that he looks like Iron Man, like either way, it's not gonna work. Like, I'm sure Robert Downey Jr. will play the role just fine. Like, he's a great actor, and he can do it. But like, I don't like this idea of like recycling the same actors to play different characters. Like all these, like, look at someone like Chris Evans. He's played Captain America and Mr. Not Mr. Fantastic, the Human Torch. He's like I don't understand why Hollywood feels so small. Like, it feels like they only have like a small group of actors to like play all these different roles, where it should be much bigger than that. Like, hire an unnamed talent. Like, hire somebody new. Like, Marvel is normally really good at casting. Like, normally they cast up and coming actors. Like, I didn't know who Chris Hemsworth was before Thor. I didn't know who Tom Holland was before Spider-Man. That's because these guys weren't that big, and like Marvel took a chance on them because they were like perfect for the role. So like now it's just, this is the one time I'll say that this guy is not perfect for the role. Like it like undervalues the importance of Doctor Doom. Like, this would be like, I don't know, like casting Christian Bale to play the Joker in the new Batman movie. And even I can't even say that because like it would be like if they made a sequel to The Dark Knight and then casted Christian Bale to play the Joker, even though he plays Batman. Like it makes no sense. And I'm sure there's gonna be like in one of these Avengers movies, there's gonna be another version of Iron Man and fighting this Doctor Doom, and it's gonna be like Robert Downey Jr. versus Robert Downey Jr. And like I don't know if I want to see that, but that's where we're headed. Like of course these people are excited. They're like they're like in the same room as a big time movie star, like probably one of the biggest movie stars.
New mask. Same task. What did I tell you? I like playing complicated characters. Wow.
And the other thing is that, like, I don't know. He just said he likes playing complicated characters. I feel like he's gonna get about like 15 minutes of screen time in the new Avengers movie. Like I don't think this is gonna be a Thanos situation where like Thanos was like almost the main character of Infinity War. Like I feel like RDJ is gonna be in the movie for 15 minutes. He's gonna have his face covered most of the time. Like it's not even gonna be him in the mask. And then at the end, he's gonna like reveal his face, and it's gonna be like, oh my god, are you Tony Stark? Like that's the other thing. Doctor Doom is such a important character. Like having him, like if they are making him a Tony Stark variant, that is a disservice to the character. It's a disservice. I don't know what to say.
Like Robbie.
Hey, Jonathan.
All right, so I should have said before, Robert Downey Jr. is being cast as Doctor Doom because they're trying to get rid of Kang. So as you know, Kang was supposed to be the big bad of this season of this phase of Marvel. He was supposed to be the next Thanos, but of course because of his legal issues and everything, they decided to fire Jonathan Majors and hire Robert Downey Jr., which there is like, I don't know, that part of that bothers me too. Not like, I'm not saying that they shouldn't have gotten rid of Kang because he was kind of a crappy character, but like they really did a disservice to Jonathan Majors because like Robert Downey Jr. also has a criminal past, and like when they casted him as Iron Man, it was to like give him a second chance. So like it's just another thing where it feels like Hollywood is willing to give like white actors like so many chances, but like the second, you know, this one black actor does something wrong, we got to cut ties forever. Like, trust me, we're not going to see this guy in any movies going forward. Like he's not going to get another chance. Like it doesn't matter that Robert Downey Jr. gets a second chance. This guy's not going to get that same courtesy. Nice. And it's funny because Disney is supposed to be the super progressive company and DEI and everything. And look, they're the first ones to get rid of somebody. The first one.
I mean,
and I should have put context into this clip. So this is Jonathan Majors, and TMZ caught up with him to like see how he feels about the whole situation.
it was announced that Robert Downey Jr. was, being brought back from Marvel to play Doctor Doom. I mean, it looks like he's replacing your villain, Kang. I mean, are you hurt with the new direction that like Marvel is like going?
Yeah, heartbroken.
You are.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, of course. I love him. I love Kang.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Doctor Doom is wicked though.
Yeah, it is good. It's gonna be good. I mean, both Robert Downey Jr. and Ezra Miller have had like a history of trouble with like.
Oh, I forgot about that. Ezra Miller too. Like like I said, I don't understand. Like it just seems like it really does seem like Hollywood is willing to give these guys multiple chances, but then this guy like, and I'm not trying to downplay what Jonathan Majors did. I'm not like, I know it was like something to do with like physical abuse against his like woman or something, but like Chris Brown is still around. Like and he does seem like he's sincere with his apology, unlike some other like, unlike Ezra Miller, who like has never actually formally apologized and has continued doing his bad behavior.
You know, the law and getting arrested for felonies. I mean, you only had a misdemeanor. Do you feel like it's unfair that
Oh my god, it was a misdemeanor.
like you're not being given the same opportunities as them?
Damn.
Yeah, he can't really say anything negative about Disney because he still wants to keep that relationship open. So
I think it's fair that Mr. Downey is being and has been greeted with patience and curiosity and love, and that Mr. Miller's gotten the same treatment, and that they're being allowed to work their art and be creative.
Ezra Miller is not creative. He's not an artist. He's literally a douchebag. He's a douchebag who gets paid to read lines in film. Like he does not care about his art. Like if you were to walk up to Ezra Miller on the street and ask him any questions about the Flash, he would not be able to answer it because he doesn't care about the Flash or anything. He's just an actor.
At that level, you know.
Like, at least this guy seems like he really cares about Kang. And obviously, Robert Downey Jr. really cares about Iron Man.
It's not. Nah, I'm not really. I didn't really get that. So, you know.
Do you wish you had like the same opportunity as them?
I mean, that's hard. I mean, come on. Yeah.
I mean, why do you think that's the case though? Like for them?
All right, so I don't know who this lady is, but like she's asking like some kind of like sensitive questions. Like he doesn't really seem like he wants to answer them, but like also like she I can tell what she's trying to do. She wants him to say something negative about like the whole situation, and he doesn't want to.
I don't know.
Would you want your old role back, like your old job back as Kang the Conqueror?
Obviously he does. He said he loves playing Kang. Like this. All right, at this point, this woman's just asking annoying questions.
Kang?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love him. That's why I said I love him. I love him. I love Kang. Love.
Yeah, he literally started off the interview saying, "I love Kang." Like that was just a dumb question.
Time. Love he who remains. Love him.
All right, so it looks like this is Marvel's schedule for movies coming up. So looks like we have Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars, which I'm kind of like over Marvel at the moment. Like they've like ever since Endgame, after Endgame, Marvel has just completely flooded the market with like TV shows and movies to the point where they were releasing like 4 or 5 TV shows a year and 3 movies a year. Like I can't keep up with all that. Like there's like a lot of Marvel shows I haven't seen. I haven't seen She-Hulk. I haven't seen Miss Marvel, the Marvels, Civil War, like none of those shows. And I just don't care to because I'm so behind now that I don't want to watch 30 hours worth of worth of entertainment just to get caught up. Like at this point, I'm just like, my era of Marvel is over. Like I kind of like tapped out after Endgame. Like that was the perfect ending. I still might check out, like the new Spider-Man. I'll probably watch Wolverine and Deadpool whenever that comes out on, video on demand. But I'm not excited for Shang-Chi 2. I'm not excited for Blade. I'm definitely not excited for Captain America, the Brave New World. I'm not excited for Thunderbolts. Fantastic Four, I would be excited for, but now that I know that, RDJ is playing Doctor Doom, I'm less excited for it now. And then Armor Wars, who's even asking for Armor Wars? I have no idea. But let's go ahead and see what the chat is saying. Oh, looks like SG is here. SG Sports Talk channel. Hi, how are you? I'm a big fan of the Avengers. What's up, SG? I'm doing pretty good over here. I'm a little behind. Like, you know, I wasn't able to live stream earlier in the week, so like now I'm a whole week behind because I was also on vacation last week. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
Introducing the Late Night Show with your host Cuddy Bino. Live streamed every Sunday night at midnight. Search Cuddy Bino on YouTube to catch the first episode.